So we're discussing completely about Tricentis Tosca in this training. So we are completely focused on Tricentis Tosca. So what is this Tricentis Tosca? Okay, Tricentis means Tricentis is a company who has created this tool Tosca. So let me elaborate. Tricentis software company who created Tosca tool. What is Tosca? Tosca is an automation tool. Automation testing tool. Okay, so Tricentis is the software company who created Tosca, and Tosca is an automation testing tool. So the automation testing, it is a code free, code free, code free or zero coding. Both are fine. Both are same. Zero coding. You don't need to write a single line of code also. Okay. So suppose, for example, if you are familiar with Selenium UFT, right? Selenium and UFT. Selenium is a
It open source.
web-based tool,
Yeah.
which supports, which needs some programming language like Python,
Java.
Java. Okay, C Sharp also. So C Sharp also, they will write a code using Selenium. But mostly Python and Java only using. C Sharp is very rare.
Mm.
UFT. And it supports only web, right? Yeah, I have already wrote here. Web, it supports only web. What is UFT? Previously, UFT is called HPQTP earlier,
Okay.
back in 2010s and 11s. HPQTP. So it is also one automation tool. Okay, so now they have changed it to UFT. Okay, so it supports desktop and this thing, what we call web, desktop and web, etc. Maybe, yeah, that's it. Mostly it supports this two only. And now we're coming back to Tosca. Tosca supports different applications like web. Tosca supports web application, SAP, Salesforce, big data, API, and then what is left? Web SAP, Salesforce, big data, API, database testing, maybe, and so on. The number goes on. So it supports
Suppose
up
you.
to 160 different applications.
Okay. Mm.
Applications. So like different domains. This is the only tool which is in the market. It supports these many applications. But the difference between this and this is
Free.
Selenium is a free, I mean open source. I
Mm.
mean UFT is a paid tool and Tosca is also paid tool. Even though UFT and Tosca is a paid tool, UFT also having limitations and Selenium is also having limitations being open source. But Tosca is having, it supports many applications even though it is a licensed tool. So that is, there is a many MNCs are shifting to Tosca. They're
Okay.
migrating and they're starting new projects by using Tosca tool. Okay.
Mm.
So like this supports 160 applications. Okay. So Tosca is a paid tool. It is a paid tool. Once we purchase, once we purchase, once we purchase the license, we can use it for different applications. But mostly we'll be using in
Web.
this course we'll be using I will explain you web is which is I mean web is the main part, the SAP and API. I will
Okay.
come cover these concepts and these concepts. Okay. If you know the web now, so
Mm.
the other SAP and API will be easier to understand.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Workflow is same, but the scanning process is different. That's the only difference. Work process is same. Workflow is same. Okay, so this is a license tool. In this course, mm, I will by using business mail, by using business mail email, we can create an account in Tricentis and use it for certification. Certification is mandatory. So I will guide you, means like certifications, I will provide you guidance
Mm.
because whatever I teach, no, the teaching, if you know understand, you can clear the certifications. It is
Okay.
self-paced certifications.
Mm.
The initial certifications will be AS1 and AS2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Certifications assistance I will provide you.
Mm.
Means like I will give you the account. You will understand the concept once it is done. It is previously what used to be uh, AS1, AS2. We can use it with Gmail also. We can log into Gmail and certification also self-paced. Even that is self-paced, we can go directly and we can write the exam
Mm.
previously. But
Mm.
now what Tricentis has done means from 2023 onwards, they have changed some parameters. And once, if you watch the particular segment, if you complete that only, we can go for next segment like that they
Okay.
have created. So that's the reason we
With
cannot
one.
at a time directly we can clear clear the exam.
Mm.
We have to learn. We have to see the watch the video. We have to understand the concept. Then only we can write.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so that email I will provide you for a certification. At the end, once everything is done, at that time you can clear this. First you write AS1 and then AS2. This is enough for basic from 3 4 years experience. AS1 AS2 is fine. Then like that
And
only.
for whoever having a 5 years or 6 years experience, no, like they have a separate any exams like.
Yeah, or like TDS1, Test Design Specialist 1 and TDS2, AE1. Okay, like that. AE1, API. If we clear all these things, Tricentis will give product specialist.
Okay.
So we can if we clear all these things, you can become architect.
Okay.
Okay. So initially to know understand the concepts, AS1 AS2 certification is fine, and entry level it is fine for clearance. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will cover in this course web and concepts of SAP and API. Okay. Because these days the mostly companies are asking this also.
One minute.
If
Sure.
you have some little bit of knowledge on this also, it will be easier for you. Most will focus on web, 80-90%. The rest 20% will focus on this. Whatever we learn, 80% to 90%, that only it will be applied here only, but little bit slight variation. The process is a little bit changed, but I mean the workflow is same, but the scanning mechanism and some steps are different. That's it. Okay, you're familiar, right? SAP and API and
Mm.
all.
No, no, sir.
I mean, you know the technology, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in market, what as you are manual testing, you might be knowing develop, develop, backend testing, develop, backend testing also they will develop, and then front end testing. Okay. So backend testing means we will be testing using this databases, database
Mm.
testing.
Texas.
Yeah, front end testing means end to end testing. All will call end to end testing. So Tosca supports end to end testing. Front end testing means just we'll just open this link. Okay. Suppose, for example, we'll take Amazon. Okay. If you open the Amazon here, we can see first we'll check the link and then we'll end-to-end testing each and everything. Every button is properly working or not, every hyperlink is working or not. Each and everything in detail we'll check. This all is working or not. These all buttons and text, everything is working or not. Like this search box is working or not. In mobiles, these all segments are working on. This everything will check. Each and everything end to end will check in detail.
Mm.
Right. Fine. That is what front end testing.
Yeah.
So the same whatever we test manually by using automated task schedule, the same steps only we'll be using. Okay. The manual testing, the steps will be there. No. Suppose in any application, suppose if your banking application is there for some company, that application we have to test. Manual testers, what we'll do? Manual testers will give test space document or the lead will provide from uh, they'll get from the management or test lead. Okay. So that they'll pass it on to us. By using that document, mm, by using the document, we'll understand the requirements and discuss test steps we will see. First, we'll dry run, manually we'll check. And after this, we'll check automation feasibility. Okay. So
Mm.
that's about the end-to-end testing. Next is suppose if you want to if you want to if you're hungry, if you want to go somewhere and eat, so what will go to? You'll go to restaurant. You'll just go to restaurant and order food. If you go to directly to restaurant and order food, what will call the type of
That.
style, that style is called manual testing. For example,
Mm.
no, we don't want to go to restaurant. We want our food to be delivered to our home. So what kind of approach is that?
Ordering on
So
the go.
how? Hmm?
Ordering
Real life
on.
example. I'm
Mm,
taking real life example. Previously, from back 10 years back, we only will go to restaurant and order food, right?
mm,
That is manual type of manual testing. Now what these days, food delivery apps came. Food delivery apps came like Swiggy, Zomato. This kind of approach is what automation
automation.
testing, because manual effort is reduced. Previously, we only have to go either by bus, auto, or bike or anyway anything. Go to their location. We have to wait there. We have to order some food by seeing the menu. We'll wait for the food. We'll eat and again we'll come back. So for all these things, it takes some certain number of time and effort.
Mm,
So that effort and time is reduced by using this food delivery apps, Swiggy, Zomato. That approach is called automation testing. Just for
mm,
example, okay.
mm.
So like this, and business email I will provide. Uh, that email only you can use it for certifications and support like that. You will see like this support.tricentis.com. Here login will be there. By clicking on login, enter business email, enter password it will ask. Okay.
Mm.
For example, I will just show you some other user account is there. Like this one business email will be there.
So with that mail only, I need to log in and
Yeah,
download those packages and all.
yeah. Installation I only will help you.
Mm, okay. Mm,
Like this will login. Okay. We'll close this. Let's support. See here, tries in this task as well, no? We'll go here. I'll show you after some time. Just well, briefly I'm
okay.
showing.
So,
Yeah, okay. Resources like that. No manuals, downloads, everything will be there here. Licenses. Okay. Like this. Okay. Profile you I will show this account later I will show you. Okay, like this certifications also some certifications also will be there.
mm,
This also will help you. Okay. So automation testing will get test case and user the requirement from our test lead in the organization. With the help of the test case, we'll run it in Tosca. That's about this part. And next is okay, automation testing. So end-to-end testing. We'll cover front-end testing with different applications. Real-time exam applications only I will show you. Okay, now we'll do an automation. Like we'll open ICICI banking, net banking. ICICI net bank application will open. Before doing automation, we have to write manual test steps.
Manual test.
What is manual test steps? Open URL. Open URL, that particular link. Verify. I'll show you. ICICI net banking. Okay.
Mm.
If you open this, we'll verify these things. Personal, NRA, and business. We'll verify these buttons. Okay. Open URL. This step, I think, can you tell me like open URL, is it uh, majority of the applications open URL is common. So
Mm.
this open URL will be found in Tosca. I will show you in Tosca. Open, like this projects will be there, different projects will be there. I have created different projects now, or else first only one project on it will be there. So like this will open. You'll find here modules, test cases, and all these things. I'll explain everything in detail
Okay.
later.
Like today, you will just show the one
Yeah, I
one
will show you
one
the
project.
overview.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm talking about OpenURL, right?
Mm.
OpenURL is a standard module. It will be, you can find in Tbox extensions, OpenHTML. There you will find OpenURL. Okay. Generally, this OpenURL is used for opening the web links,
Launching the application.
launching the applications like that. Okay. So before that, what we have to do, we have to create a folder here. We are working on ICSA project, right?
Mm.
So we'll write ICSA net banking. Okay, here right click and test case. Just observe, no need to think and all. Just automation process, I will show you one more time. Open URL, this standard module, just drag this and drop it here. You can name here test case one or something like that. Open URL, here you'll come and we'll paste this
URL.
link. I have dragged and dropped, right?
Mm.
Have you seen? I didn't write any piece of single line of code also.
Just drop
Just
the
whatever
drag.
it is there,
Mm.
I just dragged it and dropped. That's why Tosca is a model-based testing also. They'll call model-based testing, Tosca.
Like what you
And
mean,
this
like
is first step.
model based?
Mhm.
Like, can you tell me the like definition for module based testing?
Model-based testing means like drag and drop. Simply we can tell like it's like a drag and drop.
Mm.
Whatever the objects, this what these all things will be controls In Tosca terminology, we'll call it as controls.
Okay.
So these controls will be captured. Now you'll understand. Now go to modules, create one more folder here. So there will be usually two types of modules, standard modules and use different modules. Open URL, these kind of things are comes under standard modules, which is comes like by default. Like if you buy a phone, you'll find some features, right? Inbuilt features.
Mhm.
Some inbuilt apps will be there, predefined. Whereas some custom applications we only have to download. So this based on the projects you will get. Based on the project, ICICI Bank related details you will find it. But common things we have to open your not common thing. This is not common. This is we have to scan.
Mm.
You will find it. So for that, what we have to do? Create a folder here. ICICI and banking. Okay. So right click, scan. See here, scan application. Mobile means mobile like that. More
Okay. Yes, yes.
Salesforce like that. Different scanning mechanisms are there. Let's focus on this application. If you click on application, this is we will call it as Xscan. Tosca
Mm.
Xscan. So whatever the applications available in the computer, this it will be displayed here.
Okay.
Okay. So what we have to open? Chrome. This one.
ICICI.
ICICI Netbank. This window is open in Chrome. Right click, we have to see whether it is in HTML mode or yes, it is in HTML. Click on scan. Now you'll find all the controls like text box, hyperlink, everything. See, it is asking something. In order to scan or record Chrome, you need to install Tosca Automation extension for Chrome. You need one extension in order to scan this. You need one Tosca extension that it is asking to install.
Install that.
Confirmation,
Okay.
confirmation. Okay, we just see here. I think it's already there. What is asking? Waiting type, waiting for the Chrome to be run. Okay, just we have to enable extensions. Manage extensions. Reload. I think now you can find it. It got disabled for some reason.
Again, we need to rescan.
Yeah, again we have to rescan. It takes time initially. It loads, right? It has to load entire application. Yeah, it's already installed. Again, why you're asking. Okay, we'll remove it and again we'll install. Yes, extension. Reload. It's scanning, see here, scanning tab, net banking, loading structure, loaded. Get application. Yes. Now it loaded all the entire controls. We can call it as objects also, but in Tosca terminology, objects is called as controls. So these are controls. Either we can scan from here, or we can select from here. So here, this is buttons. This is hyperlinks. This is text. Somewhere you'll find text also. Hyperlinks, text are visible here as of now. Okay. So we have to scan three things: personal, NRA, and business. Always make sure it should be in unique. See here, the select item is unique. For example, if we deselect this, sometimes control will be not unique. The select item is not unique. It will highlight in this yellow color or orange color. Okay. So at the time we have to make it unique. That I will explain you how to make unique, but sometimes it will be unique by its default. Sometimes we have to make manually by using this technical and representation and transition properties. Okay, we have scanned all the three. Thanks for me, are there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I thought maybe network got disconnected.
Like I
Okay.
didn't understand like it's coloring, no? Like it changed to orange color.
Yeah, sometimes what will happen while scanning, we'll scan no, here. I will explain you an example with this. Now I'm selecting from here, right?
Mm.
Personal. This one I'm selected.
You selected.
Okay. Mm, finish screen. This is whatever available upload controls are there. I have scanned. Now I'll
Mm.
scan manually. Manually also we can scan. Through controls also we can select. 1 second. Now it's loading. Select on screen. We have to select. See here, it's highlighting, right?
Mm.
NRA
Yeah, yeah. That's another big.
and business. Personally, we already scanned
Mm.
previously. So NRA is there. Everything is unique. See here, the select item is unique. You don't need to make it unique in this properties. Usually, if sometimes property, even though if it is selected also, it will be in this yellow color will be like, popped up. That means it is not unique. Our duty is to make unique. There is an option also make unique is there. From this also you can
Why it
try
should be unique queue? Like, so,
because if it is not unique means the Tosca will not able to identify after, after
while
scanning
running,
and
while
making
execution.
unique only.
Mm.
Yeah, during exit runtime.
Mhm.
During runtime, it will not go and select that particular option. It will wait and it will after some
It
time it
will
will
wait and
fail
it will
if it
throw an
is not
error.
unique means.
No?
Yeah, so like this uniqueness is something like suppose we are human beings, right? We have different names.
Mm.
Suppose you are Venkatesh and I am Manichan. With name we are identified, no? The same way this with properties it will be identified.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Or
Like
else it will
it's
not
like
identify because it is a
correlation
tool, right? Hmm?
thing mentioned. Sorry. Like it's
Um,
like a correlation thing, like in Selenium or something. Some automation tools we will do some correlation IDs and
mm, yeah, like that. I see here also class name IDs are there, no? These are properties.
mm.
With class name also we can identify.
Well, we can select any property, yeah, to make any queue, or is there any
Not
particular
all. Few
properties?
things. Few things I will explain in the coming classes. Now, if I tell me, it will
Okay, okay.
confuse.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, just to, this is more important. I'm telling. You make in
Okay.
order to make we have to make unique.
Uh,
While I'm covering properties, identifiable properties section, I will explain you
okay.
how to make unique, why you have to make unique, what parameters we have to take. These all things.
Mm.
Okay, now we'll save this. and we'll close this like this. We'll go over here. Modules. Whatever the objects which are created, no, it will be stored in the mm, modules. The objects which, because from application, we have to bring it to Tosca, right?
Yeah.
So it will store, we have to capture in the modules. Now what we'll
Okay.
do, we'll just, here personally we have separately will scan, no?
Whatever we scan,
First,
no, like those are stored in modules. Huh?
yes,
Mm,
take personal,
mm,
yeah, we can name it as personal or verify personal, like that also. Verify personal. Again, go to models. This time here we will scan two at a time, right?
mm,
More drag and drop and go to the test case and attach into the test case. Verify NRA and business. Either you can
If you
scan
want to split
single
those
model.
two, like if you want to split those two into separately, no, like is that as possible? Like we scanned the two modules in same module, no? Like NR and business. So whenever we are
Yeah,
copying to test cases, like we can split into two. Or,
yeah, we can split into two or you can use it all in the same also. But I recommend all should be in the same only
mm,
because for normal, for example, I have shown you normally personal NR business all should be in one only.
mm,
In that way, you have to scan.
okay.
Okay, but in order to show the differentiation between the selection from the controls and individually how we'll have to select, that's the reason I have split into two.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So rename, verify NRA and business. Why I'm giving these names means because some other person, if the person has seen this, some other tester, if he see this thing means he will also will understand easily.
Yeah.
Okay. So verify personal. What we have to do? We have to verify. We have to click on this blue color arrow, down arrow. Here they will have some value in a text. In a text equal to personal with name, no? We identify
Okay.
personal. And what is kind of action mode we have to select? Instead of input, we have to give verify because verifying, no? Here verify will be there. Other things I'll explain you. Action modes
Okay.
concept will commence. Verify.
Mm,
Next, and narrate business. Click on arrow mark, inner text, and RI. Instead of input, will you verify like this? Business also. Inner text, business. Instead of input, will you verify. So we have completed our automation steps
so,
also.
okay. Mm,
Right.
mm.
Open URL, verify. Personal.
NRI.
Okay, personal. I'll separate. Verify NRI. Verify business. And after that, yeah, that's it. Close. Close browser. That is the last step. First step,
This is one
open
flow.
URL. Hello. Yeah, Venkatesh, Swami, please tell me. Am I
No,
audible?
yeah, you are audible. Like I'm saying, like this is one flow, like from hope launching a URL
Hmm.
to closing the browser. Like after execution, like it will close the automatically
Right.
the browser.
Right.
Like this will be considered as a one flow. Like
This is one flow,
mm,
one small flow.
mm,
This is standard. This is custom. Again, this is standard amount. Okay. So custom and standard means custom means we have to scan. Standard
mm.
means by default it will come and we'll give the input. We'll change the input value. That's it.
Okay.
Now we have to give close browser. Go to this modules. Select T-box engines. Here you'll find close browser in HTML. Close browser. Okay. Drag and drop into the test case. Here, this is this arrow. Here you have to give title name. What is this title name? If you open this here, you can see here, no? Net banking is there. This is the title name. Always net banking, you don't need to contain, just will give initial word, net, net star, asterisk. Whatever the value after this T, it will consider as while it considers anything it can take.
Okay.
Net star. Now we'll save this. Now I'll run this application. Before that, I'll close all these things. Okay.
Like before execution, we need to close all the
Yeah,
browser.
we have
Uh,
to close all the tabs, browsers, like that also. Right click, run in Sketchbook.
like if we have a license also, for example, for example, if I'm working for one project in my company, like we will take the license for this Tosca tool. So at the time also, like while execution, we need to close these tabs. Also.
Yeah,
Close it. Like
in your workspace also, in your project also, you have to close because two tabs. If it is open means, means like uh you can open two different so this is one application, this is one application, no? Like that, this is one application.
mm,
If you should not duplicate this thing. Both tabs should be similar.
mm.
Got it? And again, you have to start testing. You have to give only one tab only for
Okay.
one particular web page. Right. So now let me run this. First step is open URL. Next is verify personal. Next is verify NR and business. Next is close both. Now I'll run this. Right click, run in Scratchbook. It will open, it launch the application now. Something error is coming. Okay, it is asking
In the
for
browser,
default
we
browser.
also
So we can avoid this kind of situation.
for different browsers also we will have module.
Yeah,
Na?
there is. Yes, yes. I'll show you no more after this.
Meanwhile, na, can I ask one question, Swami?
Yeah, please.
Like normally you scanned personal and a business, na?
Hmm.
These controls, like you will say like personal and a business, those controls you scan through module, right? Like we didn't get any URLs like which are attached to those controls. Like normally for personal NRA, if you click on those options, na, like it will navigate those pages, right? Personal page or NRA page. But when we are scanned, na, like we didn't get those details. Right?
Hmm.
Why we are not getting those details while scanning? Like it should get all those things. No? Like you didn't get.
Yeah, mostly 99% will get, Swami will get all the details because control is here only. No, we'll hover on this and we'll select.
Mm.
Okay. But now, if it is not fine, mostly we'll get these details. But suppose we could not find means, right click on this, inspect, and we'll take the properties of this. Okay, properties of this. Like this is class name, right? I think Selenium also will follow the same thing, right? Uh,
Mm.
Selenium also I think will follow like this
Like
only.
yeah, in inspect and we will take the
Mhm.
URL and we will add it in the
Okay.
scripter. But
Here
my question is
here
now,
we'll
like
add
in
it in
Tosca,
the
yeah, in Tosca we have a scanning module. So while scanning, for example, personal option, I'm scanning. It should get all those URLs which are related to those personal option. Huh? Like, but here we are
Mhm.
not getting those URLs. Like, why manually we need to go and get those URL links that we need to attach here, or
Initially first time we have to scan, and
Hmm.
after that only we can reuse it. Okay. Suppose we are a team of 3 or 4 people. So each and every person will do individual, right? So
Hmm.
one person will scan all these top ones, the other person will scan all these things, or some other person will scan all in these things like this. But you'll discuss, you can see the workspace, shared repository will be there. So there you can find it out who have scanned, we can use it or not like that.
Hmm. Okay.
The controls, I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah. So now I think there is some error. We'll see now. Right click.
For example, Swami,
Before that,
hmm,
we want to open the browser. Yeah, please tell me. You're saying
like
something.
we scanned personal option, no? Personal control we scanned. Okay. If I
Hmm.
want to click on that personal option,
Yeah, we can click.
we
If
will
you want
just
to open Chrome like this,
Mhm.
open URL. Oh, sorry, verify personal, right? Here you have to give click. 1 second.
Okay, it
Here,
will automatically click.
click. Click
But
is there.
here we are
Down
not
arrow.
seeing any URL, no? We won't see normally.
Hmm. We here click is there, but we are using what verify, no? Then
Okay.
verify details will use in a text.
Okay, okay. Now I got it.
Yeah, just today is the day one, no? So you'll have lots of questions. Just give some couple
Days.
of
Yeah. Okay.
days time to the teaching, then you'll understand slowly.
Okay.
Now
I
what I've
will
done,
do
browser I have
this.
changed it to Chrome. This is
Hmm.
on TCP is there. I'll tell you what is TCP and all. Just don't bother about this.
Okay.
This is one option. Okay, like this we can select the browser. Chrome means Chrome, Edge means Edge. Firefox means Firefox. Right click and run in Scratchbook. See, now it is open in two links. Then we have to close one.
Hmm.
See here, bottom is running. No, Tosca is running. Okay, it has closed. It has verified and closed also. Green it is. Okay,
Okay.
so go to this. You'll find the Scratchbook. There you can find verify personal. Go to personal. There, if you open, expand this. What is expected value personal? Actually personal.
Okay.
Okay, so expected value we have given annually.
Actually, also it's
Actual
on.
value inside it is the
Hmm.
Tosca has taken.
Hmm.
The same way for this also. So expected value, actual value, both are same. So like this mostly will verify because it's not only clicking only, no. So we
Hmm.
have to verify also. Testing is all about verifying
Yeah, for every step, for
actions,
whenever
steps.
wherever it requires, we need to verify it. This
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So this is how we have automated one small test scenario. Any doubts?
presently knows. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have much knowledge on this now. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Presently, I don't have any question. Once started now,
Mm.
we will.
Yeah. So any doubts on today's topics or anything? It's clear.
Clear.
Okay, Venkatesh. We'll connect tomorrow
Okay,
at
thank you.
8:30.
Thank you so much.
8:30 or 9, I'll update you.
Mm,
Mostly 8:30 only.
okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks so much.
Okay, Venkatesh Swami. Bye. I'll send you recording after this.
Mm. Swami, so you will provide any uh, materials or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I will provide you, but after some time.
Not now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
asking.
After
Mm.
some time. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Okay.